everybody, how are you today? It's Marla. Hopefully you are staying very warm today. When I am filming this video this morning, January the 8th, it is extremely cold here in Florida. I think it's like 34 degrees when I woke up this morning. This is not right. Florida is supposed to be warm, not 34 degrees in the morning, not colder than it is in San Francisco some days. This is crazy. But anyway, I decided to do more of a specialized My Perceptions review this morning. This review is going to be kind of a thumbs up on a palette, an eyeshadow palette, and you have to, I'm not an eyeshadow palette kind of person. I usually don't buy palettes of eyeshadow. I don't usually buy palettes much of anything. Once in a blue moon I will, but normally, number one, I don't wear a lot of eyeshadow normally on a day-to-day basis. I kind of go a la natural and don't wear any eyeshadow. But there are some times where I do want to wear eyeshadow, and I have olive complexion, and I've been searching and searching for really, really beautiful shades. Particularly, I was looking for kind of a khaki-ish green shade that would go really well with my brown eyes. And I was at Ulta couple days ago looking at every eyeshadow possible in there, and I happened upon this palette by Too Faced called Natural at Night. I like it because it's nice and compact. It's not like a giant palette I have to pack if I take it with me, but it has such amazingly perfect colors for someone who has brown eyes and more of a medium olive complexion with a lot of gold undertones that I just had to buy it. Had to buy it. Let me tell you kind of why I like this, the colors I like in this, and maybe some of the cons for some people. It might be a con. It really wasn't a con for me. I bought this palette. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's a great palette for someone who has olive complexion with brown eyes. These are the colors. I'm actually going to put a picture at the end rather than trying to swatch these, because swatching these on my fingers, you're not going to be able to see it. So I will put a very clear picture of this palette at the end of the video so you can really get a good look at these. But right now I'm going to put these up close and personal to you, and I'll tell you the colors that I personally love the best. For an all over kind of base shade, I use this yellowish one right here, the Fashion Spotlight. This one reminds me of the Bare Minerals Well Rested. It really, when I put it on my eyes, it really makes me look like I have a great night's sleep, and it really brightens my eyes up. This is the first thing I put on. The only problem is this one has a lot of fallout. So if you are anti-fallout, you will not like this color right here, but I really love the Fashion Spotlight as kind of an all-over starter color on my lids. This is the color that actually sold me on the palette. It's this Moonstone. It's kind of and this one right here is matte. This Moonstone is also sort of matte, but it has a little bit of a sheen in it, and that's another reason why I like it. It is kind of a khaki color, maybe with a slight touch of gold in it, but it's stunning on. I love, love, love this Moonstone. And then in the corners of my eyes, I put on this Night Fever shade. The other shades I like in this palette are the Nightcap, which is a really pretty kind of bronzy or copperish color. I like the Cocoa Star. This is almost, it's hard to see, but it's kind of like almost a burgundy brown shade, this Cocoa Star right here. And then down here, Night Fever is more of a shimmery, kind of a cranberry-ish, cranberry brown shade right here. The ones I don't use I don't use the Full Moon, which is this one up here. Where are you, Full Moon? Let me do this side. I don't use this one, and I don't use the classic Night Light, or let's see which other one. I don't use really After Hours too much. They have a little bit too much sparkle for me. But the other ones, it was worth it. This palette, I think, ran about $35 or $36. Sometimes you buy one eyeshadow for that amount of money. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades that I absolutely love. It was worth it for me. Again, it does have some fallout. Some of the shades have more fallout than others. If you're anti-fallout, you may not like it. I found it to be super blendable. I found the colors not to be super overpowering, so I could put them on and not look like I have tons of eyeshadow kind of packed on my eyes. And I know I'm gonna get comments about shimmer and sheen and things like that, and glitter, not to be worn by 54-year-old women. But I'll be honest with you, I tried some other eyeshadows that were just totally matte, and I've tried so many totally matte eyeshadows, and I hate them on my brown eyes. They actually, I feel, make me look older. They make my eyes look really dull. If I have eyeshadows that just have a little bit of a sheen to them, a little bit of a shimmer, not all out disco ball glitter, I think they really make my eyes twinkle. When I have matte shadows on, my eyes look dead. Don't like it. But this palette, awesome. I love it. I bought it. I use it. What else can I say? I'm going to tack a picture of it on the end, so you're really going to get a good look at what the shades look like. Hopefully this My Perceptions review was good, and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye from Marla.